Difficult situations are always bound to arise each step of our way, which have the possibility to deter our progress in life. But how we deal with such situations will determine our failure or success. At the Human Rights Reporters Ghana, our commitment is paramount in fixing those situations to ensure people's rights, dignity are always protected and respect guaranteed at all costs. In this short documentary, you will understand the significance of our nationwide sensitization campaign on kidnapping, teenage pregnancy, and tramadol or drug abuse as the KTT project as a tool in addressing the most critical social and human rights issues which our beloved country is bedeviled with. Ghana is a beautiful cultural-filled country located in the western part of Africa with a little over 30 million population size. It is a small country with amazing tourist sites to show the world. When you come to Africa, Ghana is a country considered to be stable when it comes to democracy and gradual development. But somewhere in the middle of 2018, we all woke up to a terrible news which shook the entire nation to its core, leaving every Tom, Dick and Harry in intense fear.
I am Bernice Abu Babylansa. Thanks for your company. Police at Ejiso in the Ashanti region have arrested 2 people for kidnapping a 14-year-old boy and demanding $3,000 for his release. 38-year-old Charles Appiah and his accomplice Manasseh Fume, 29-year-old security guard, allegedly seized the victim at KNUSC Junction in Kumasi. A third person, identified only as Felix, is on the run. My colleague Ohiming Terry has been following up on the story.
One issue of concern when it comes to the increasing and changing crime patterns is the involvement of foreigners. At least 3 Nigerians were among the suspects in the Kumasi kidnapping incident, with the information minister indicating that the ringleader is actually a Nigerian.
The issue became topical and dominated both the local and foreign media headlines due to its magnitude.
2 Canadian women working on an exchange program in Ghana have been kidnapped. That according to authorities in the West African country, who say the pair were grabbed outside a hostel Tuesday night and shoved into a car.
News from Ghana now. The abduction of 2 Canadian girls last week has triggered fresh debate on insecurity. Crime against foreigners is a new concern in the West African nation, where in just 3 months, 4 foreigners have been kidnapped, including Lebanese and Indian nationals.
This is ANN News Brief.
Good morning, I'm Lucy Adeyemi. 2 Canadians on an exchange program in Ghana have been abducted. Police and local media say the 2 were attending Kumasi Technical University in the country's 2nd largest city.
Many have pressed calls for it to end, including Ghana's President Nana Akufo-Addo, who responded to allay the fears of all Ghanaians with an assurance that the situation will be brought under control.
We are all concerned about this phenomenon of kidnapping, which we have not known. Our brothers and sisters in Nigeria have known it, but we have not known it in this country, and we need to do something about it to make sure that it doesn't become a feature of our society. I am very, very, very determined on the issue, and decisions are being taken as we speak that will be a clear manifestation of the determination I have to deal with this matter.
The kidnapping saga first hit during the latter part of 2018, sprang into 2019 and later waned in the early part of 2020 before COVID-19 pandemic hits. It is believed our neighbors, Nigerians, are behind the trend, which hits almost like the tsunami witnessed a number of seizures including both locals and foreigners. Reports indicated that almost 70 kidnapping cases were recorded during the latter part of 2018 alone, which was a major concern. 3 young Ghanaian girls in the west of the country were first reported missing, followed by 2 young Canadian women who worked for the Youth Challenge International, a Canadian NGO based in Ghana. Various reports of disappearances, including ritual killing of children and young girls, equally became topical issues which indicated high rates of crime in Ghana. The new wave of kidnapping caused intense fear and insecurity. However, the Human Rights Reporters Ghana rose to the occasion with the launch of its first ever initiative, the KTT Project, to champion a cause that significantly impacted the society.
Either he can trick you, oh, I'm also going, where are you going? Then you say, oh, I'm going towards that direction. Oh, come and sit down, in my car, let me give you a ride up. Then we go together. Don't enter the vehicle. Even if the car is what? Pajero or what? Range Rover.
The decision to establish the HRRG, Human Rights Reporters Ghana, emanates from the fact that we have burgeoning issues of human rights abuses, critical social issues, which we are not able to address. This is an initiative of young Ghanaians who have come together. We are a group of journalists, news editors, lawyers, and human rights activists who have come together with a unique force, with ambition backed by passion, to champion these causes and bring down issues of human rights to ground zero, so as to be able to meet the SDGs or to achieve the targets of SDGs. By doing so, we are contributing meaningfully and at the same time sensitizing the public and also putting an end to human rights abuses and social issues that confront us as a country. We've been championing these issues for some time now, but realizing that the issue of kidnapping somewhere in 2018 became a topical issue, that was what informed our decision to come together as one, so that we can have one strong force to be able to champion these causes. And that is what brought us together, forming the Human Rights Reporters Ghana, which I led the initiative and the formation.
The HRRG project coordinator, Wisdom Eli Kojo Hammond, highlights the significance of the KTT project.
The KTT project is a 3-tier program by the Human Rights Reporters Ghana. It includes the kidnapping, teenage pregnancy, and tramadol abuse. These 3 programs are integrated into each other to help us attain the objectives for which reason the Human Rights Reporters Ghana was formed. Since we started rolling out this program in nearly 3 regions in Ghana, we have reached over 60,000 people, that's school children, parents, and youth groups in the communities and in religious settings. The KTT project is a very big one with a lot of prospects, and it also comes with a lot of challenges. Key among the challenges we faced in rolling out the program had to do with funding, getting the needed support financially to go to those who really need education on human rights, on kidnapping, on tramadol abuse and teenage pregnancy within the communities. In addition to that, we also had the challenge of the difficulty of accessing support from stakeholders in both public and private sector organizations. And so it gets to times that you want to have access to, let's say, a school, but for the fact that a government agency has not given you the green light, you are not allowed to educate school children on these laudable but important topical issues that were trending in Ghana as at then. We don't expect or anticipate that we will bring this program to an abrupt end, because there's a lot that we have to do. And so we are projecting as a team of lawyers, journalists, human rights activists that in the next 5 years, the KTT project and other programs by the Human Rights Reporters Ghana should be able to reach more people. And we are targeting up to 40% of the Ghanaian population in 5 years who would be equipped with knowledge about their rights and all other issues to empower them on all the SDGs, SDG 10, 16, 4, and 5. By so doing, we would indirectly be promoting the 4 key issues that these 4 SDGs touch on. These are peace and justice within the Ghanaian community or within the Ghanaian environment and sphere. Would also be able to improve on training and education for the young and vulnerable in our society, which means that we will be able to attain SDG Goal 4, which touches on quality education. In addition to that, we would also be able to help reduce inequality among Ghanaian people in terms of the vulnerable, the marginalized, the minority groups, and bring them at par. And that would also mean that in the long run, we will achieve SDG Goal 5, which touches on gender equality, to bring some level of parity between men and women within the Ghanaian society.
The HRRG is a big team of volunteers who go all out to contribute to the KTT cause.
As a volunteer, joining a group of young people who are trying to champion the cause, there are lots of people out there who are ignorant of certain things, and they do not even know who to go to ask what. There are agencies, there are organizations that are in support of all these activities and that are supposed to be sensitizing the community or the masses out there. But there are also a chunk of people out there who do not know even who to go to when they have a problem. So I think sensitization is very important. It shouldn't end, it should continue. In fact, we should enhance it because a lot of people need it, especially when you go to the rural areas.
Make sure that anybody that you don't know, because you do not affect that person. You get me?
As we began to teach the school children, we realized, in fact, personally, realized that most of the children did not have any idea at all concerning kidnapping, and then also what to do and what not to do in order not to be kidnapped. We realized most of them were naive about issues concerning that as we started teaching them. In fact, some of them asked very simple questions, and I was surprised, and I was even wondering whether their parents were not teaching them issues concerning kidnapping. So as we moved on, we let them understand that certain places they should not go alone, and then also they should look at the time. Okay, anytime they want to go out, they shouldn't go alone. They should go in their numbers. And then also when strangers call them, they should not respond, okay? Because some of these things can lead to kidnapping. And I was surprised they didn't know all this. Okay, so we let them come to the understanding that these things they shouldn't do, and that when they do, they could be kidnapped. Okay, and so I think that gave me the opportunity to know that these children do not know, so I should do some more sensitization in order to help most of the children. Well, I think this is a very laudable project, and I commend the organizers, including myself, that this is a very good thing that we are doing, and others should actually pat on the backs of us, especially our leaders, so that we can continue doing this good job in order to continue to sensitize to protect our children. So I don't think any of us as Ghanaians will be happy hearing that, even if the children are not your own children, we will not be happy that a child is kidnapped or something. I mean, when the issue of kidnapping happened entirely, I don't think any of us in Ghana was happy. And so we should all come together and help with this sensitization.
A Form 3 student recalled some of the things she learned when the KTT project team visited her school.
I learned that we shouldn't entertain with strangers, take gifts from strangers, and walk alone at night. And we should also obey our teachers, parents, and elder people. I am really empowered by the Human Rights Reporters Ghana, and I recommend support for their project.
The head teacher of the Little Angels International School, Richard Owusu, shared benefits of the KTT project with the team.
When people are educated on their rights, I think it helps them to fight for their rights. Actually, when they come in with the 3 girls, if they knew their rights, I don't think they would have fallen into this trap. Last year, when the book came around, you educate our people on some of these things, kidnapping, just to mention a few. Yeah, from there, most of the kids were coming to me, telling me through the education we gave them, they were able to dodge or run away from these bad people. I remember when you came a week later, they told me there was a car parked behind us, and there were about 4 or 5 men in the car. They told them that they should come for office, but because of the education we gave them, looking at their appearance and the way they were talking to them, they saw that no, if they go, this thing will happen to them. So eventually they came and they reported the matter to me. So I followed up and asked the men what they were doing there. To my surprise, they told me they were after someone and they have lost their way. Later, I saw that they drove off. So education is the key. Education is the key, and you people have done very well.
The positive feedbacks are inspiring the Human Rights Reporters Ghana to go the extra mile to touch every life with education on human rights across the length and breadth of Ghana.
Some few months back, we had the Human Rights Reporters to come to our school here to sensitize our children against this tramadol, pregnancy, and again human kidnapping and all that. I think this program has actually helped the school so much, especially our children. Formerly, we were hearing people were going around picking children here and there and all that. With this program in our school, in fact, it helped a lot. And as such, I recommend the Ghana government, well-meaning Ghanaians, institutions, organizations in and outside Ghana to assist them to intensify their program to all schools, churches, so that Ghanaian people live without any fear against child trafficking, drug abuse, or whatsoever.
Ever since you came around to educate them on such issues, they have been vigilant and always be on their toes. And moreover too, they have been also advocating the good thing you did in the school to others, which I can stand as a witness to what they've been doing. This program has really improved the mindset of my students, and it has really created awareness for them. I would love the whole nation to be in support of this great mission, because I believe with such a platform or such educative agenda, it will educate the whole world and prevent our children from being kidnapped, and also prevent the increasing number in teenage pregnancy.
The KTT project itself is a laudable initiative. It is a messiah that has come to save lives, and it has impacted lives significantly and will still continue to do. All that we needed is support. We have had challenges going to places simply because we self-finance ourselves. Our major gap is funding, no funding support whatsoever. So we need support, we need collaboration from government, we need collaboration from the civil society organization, the non-governmental organization, international organization, United Nations organization. These are all supports that we need to be able to extend this project to reach every nook and cranny of the 16 regions of Ghana. And this we can do if you also support us, if you give us your hand, if you collaborate with us. So we are pleading that support should come so that we will continue this noble work.
The KTT project is a laudable initiative that has helped my school a lot, and I am a witness to that. I therefore call on the government, organizations, the well-meaning Ghanaians to come to your aid so as to help you reach out to the masses on their civic and human rights. Thank you.
Sir Ben always encourages good things. Human Rights Reporters Ghana, keep doing this wonderful work for Mother Ghana. We do appreciate you, and I believe after this interview, the government and individuals and also institutions will be in support of this great mission. Thank you very much. Thank you for the wonderful job.
Well, you've seen and heard it all. This is the success story of the Messiah KTT project, which we have utilized as a tool to impact lives and bring change to Ghana.
Yeah.